Stream is starting. Diddly dee.
Don't say anything you're gonna regret.
I just want to see where it is on YouTube. Make sure I put the right stuff in.
Yeah. The project edition of the Xbox One X that's been leaked. It looks so nice. I want the project edition of the Xbox One X.
Right. The stream is live. I think it's only me and you in here though.
Right. Have you seen that Xbox One X Project Scorpio?
Yeah, so on launch day for the Xbox One X, they're doing a Project Scorpio edition. Very much like what they did with the Xbox One launch, the launch day edition, where it just had some funky writing on the controller. So, no.
Yeah, but they're supposedly doing it on the console as well this time.
Nice. I won't be getting one at launch.
It's got letters up the side of the console.
I do want to get one at some point, but I think I'm going to wait probably till... Well, I'll probably ask for one for Christmas next year. And if I'm lucky, Father Christmas will bring me one. But I do think for launch day, there's just not that... I know it's another Xbox One and all the old games will look better and run better, etc. But for me, that killer game to show it off on launch day is just not there. So... I really don't see the point.
I am lagging really badly.
That doesn't surprise me. You always
Doesn't
lag, Elliot.
Me either.
You always lag.
Not this bad. Not this bad.
Mr. Clarky79, I know it's not September yet, but we thought we were going to do a surprise show. Collie Wally's joining us in a couple of minutes. He's just cleaning his teeth or something, I think.
No, that was me.
Oh, you just cleaned your teeth to podcast because people can smell your breath.
Yeah, he's having a shower.
Why is he having a shower now?
I don't know. I'll come back and see if that helps my kid.
Okay, well, drop out and come back in again. Is that what you're doing? I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm all alone in this cruel world. Just left me. I'm going to call him back. The show hasn't actually started yet.
Yo.
Oh, hi, Colin.
Am I fixed?
You sound good. You sound very good.
Oh, good. That's what I want to hear.
Colin, I hope you're out the shower now. You're not podcasting from your bathroom.
He's actually podcasting while he's shaving. He's actually got it like...
Well, we haven't
shaving himself.
We haven't started yet. So anyway, I want to talk about the Xbox One X a little bit before we actually start the show. So Gamescom, there's an Xbox One X briefing at 8 o'clock. You can watch it online. There's a few outlets that are doing the stream. I think they're going to be showing off some stuff about the pre-orders, which will be quite interesting. So yeah. It'll be quite interesting just to see what the launch day stuff will have. Obviously, we just mentioned a minute ago, it's going to be the Project Scorpio launch edition, which is pretty cool. It's got green writing on the controller. I think it's got the green writing on the actual Xbox One console as well, saying Project Scorpio on both, which is a pretty cool thing. I mean, I've still got my launch day edition controller, which, like, the sticks are just completely fucked now because it's quite old, but it is a pretty cool thing to have as a little bonus for those people that are splashing the cash on launch day. So, yeah. Oh, Hogarth has just said free swag if you watch the Xbox thing on Mixer. So head over to mixer.com. I believe you can watch it on Mixer on your Xbox console as well. That's probably a really, really good idea. Wes, I see you're listening. If you want to jump on, mate, you can feel free to jump on Skype and we'll add you in. Boom, boom.
I was hating because I'm lagging too bad. I'm lagging too badly tonight. You might need to replace.
Are you downloading anything?
That's me.
Do you need to restart
No,
your
I'm not
router?
downloading anything. I already restarted.
Oh.
I did. I could use my 4G, but then my microphone's not going to be as good. Because I'll be on my phone.
It's up to you, mate.
And I don't know how to hotspot it in case like my background processes burn all my data.
DARTAR. Sly Almond and his daughter. Oh dear.
Let's come replace me. I don't have to put up with this.
Oh, Sly. Wes is in a hotel in Bangkok tonight. Well, hey, good old Wesy.
Is he banging the cock?
Pause the Bang Bus stream. Perhaps we should get Hogarth to come on the show.
Sukhumvit soy sipit sabaidi kap.
What did you just say?
I said my former address in Bangkok, and how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you, Colin?
I'm well, thanks.
I've not spoken to you for ages. Feels like forever.
A potty in a while.
I know. I know. Well, it's pretty good that we're doing the show tonight, actually, because I'm moving house on the weekend coming, so we can't record next week.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's quite nice to get a show out this week, and we're going to have, obviously, not a show next week, and then hopefully come back properly the week after that.
Cool.
We'll see what happens.
So I hear Sly Almond's got some big news that he wants to
Man, the lag is bad for me tonight. No, we don't want to do that. Let's not do that.
Oh, what's the big news? I need to know the news.
He's got some good grades in uni.
Oh, nice. It's good to hear, Sly.
Yeah, I've actually been accepted in...
What?
The suspense.
The Director Communications.
He keeps fading in and out.
I know, isn't it? It's fucking shit.
It's not...
Worst internet ever.
Oh, is that your home internet or your mobile that you're doing it on?
Yeah. Home.
Sly, call us from Skype on your phone and stick some earbuds in.
Switch to the mobile phone and see if that works.
I've got my phone. Yeah, I'll switch to it.
Because earbuds sound fine anyway when Colin does it.
That's what I'm on right now.
Yeah, it sounds good, man.
Give me a chance. Just gotta download.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'll do that. That means I can lie down on my bed then, actually.
Oh no. He's gonna fall asleep. Hogarth, can you hear us? Do you want to join us and discuss Xbox stuff?
Yeah, who wants to fight for the Xbox? Who wants to defend it?
I will defend it.
I'll defend it because I have 3 of them, and I'm not buying 2 more.
Really hard last time.
Mate, I've been playing my Xbox loads last week. Loads.
But we used to play Nintendo Switch.
Well, I refuse to buy a Nintendo.
Missing out.
How is Mr. Clarkey today?
Is he alive?
He is in the live chat. Hogarth says no worries, mate.
Right, I've just downloaded Skype on the phone, and then I'll switch over to, and then I should be good.
Good stuff, mate.
I've got plenty of data.
DARTAR. Oh, that's what the show's going to be called, man.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm told either way I say it, I'm told I'm wrong.
DARTAR.
Data, baby.
Isn't it contextual?
All good, Mr. Clarkey. All good, mate.
Isn't it like database, but then there's like mobile data?
Data. It's all just data, mate. Data. Just think of data from Star Trek, mate. That's what you got to think about. Right, are we going to start?
Okay. If only this. Why is Skype for iPhone crap? Give me 2 seconds. Right, I'm going to hang up and...
Oh, you're not on the phone. Okay. Hang up. Do you need me to recall
No,
you?
I'm not on the phone yet.
Ah.
Yeah, if you would.
Okay. Let me know. Guessing I'm ringing them back now?
Let me just get my earbuds.
Oh! What
Can you
is
hear me?
going on? Yes, we can hear you.
Am I in good quality?
Oh, it's much better than before.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
You
Yay.
sound sensual.
Thank you.
Right, so
Oh. Let me just plug my earbuds in.
I want to know what's happening to
my bed.
I want to know what's happening to our community, Colin, because everyone's buying Nintendo Switches, and there's like
Yes.
there's only 2 good games out for it. I need to know
That's
what's going
not
on.
true.
Well, there's Zelda and Mario Kart 8 are system sellers, and then we also have ARMS and Splatoon.
ARMS is decent.
Yeah,
Splatoon, I've only played like 10 minutes, but I've been busy, so you have to tell me why it's worth playing.
Well, the kids really like it. I haven't played it a whole lot.
I've played it and I got bored of it within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not an 8-year-old boy.
Well, Dan's obviously a lot harder core than I am, and so he's going to be able to provide a lot more commentary on
Well,
why
we'll
to
try
buy
and get
it.
him on in a few weeks. Right, should we start the show?
Got Mania here on. Hang on, I'm untangling my earphones.
Good question.
Really
But look, Zelda by itself is worth it.
I need to play more Zelda.
I was on Kotaku last night on my night shift for a couple of minutes. I was working very hard, and there was a article about the Nintendo Switches and them bending, and Hogarth just brought this up in the chat as well. Apparently, it's quite a common thing. Apparently, they're bending.
Hasn't happened to me.
Well, Headcase let me know about this as well, and it hasn't happened to me. And I think as long as you treat it like you're taking care of it, it'll be fine. It's
Okay.
It's definitely not something you want to go around dropping, or applying a lot of force to.
Fair dues.
So,
right, should we start?
Yeah.
Right,
Sorry,
I've got my earbuds in. How am I sounding?
All right, are ready? And a 3 and a 2. Oh, so we'll go Elliot and Colin. And a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Hello and welcome to Mojo Radio, episode 429 for Sunday, the 20th of August 2017. I'm your host, Mark Webb, gamer tag Pearson ID, Steam ID, Webby317, and joining me on this fine Sunday evening is...
I don't have an intelligent lead in, so hello, it's Elliot.
Nor do I, Kali Wally.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
So if you're listening live on YouTube, you've heard us chat, just ramble on for the last 10 minutes or so. We've just been talking about the Nintendo Switch, so I think we'll go straight into that anyway. A lot of people in the community have been picking it up. A lot of people have been enjoying them, playing Zelda and Mario Kart, Splatoon and whatnot. And we just did bring up in the outtakes, whatever you want to call them, about the Switch's bending, and this has been quite a big issue in the news. You guys are saying that you haven't had this issue, but does this concern you at all?
What do you think?
It definitely concerns me. But, from what I'm hearing, it's not as widespread as the Xbox 360 Red Ring of Death, so fingers crossed it just doesn't happen to me.
Look, I've since the last time I was on, I bought a second Switch, so I've got 2 now. They are more solidly built and heavier than a 3DS. The 3DS in the hand feels very plasticky. The Switch feels kind of metal, dense TPU, more industrial strength than a 3DS. That means, so you don't want to be dropping it, but it's got vents for fans and cooling off and stuff, and I think there's moving parts in it. And so you definitely don't want to be manhandling it or treating it like it's not fragile. As long as you're treating it like it's a fragile, valuable item, I think you'll be fine, which is what we've been doing. So,
do you have carry cases for yours?
But we have bought one carry case, and we've only really used it once. For this road trip that we took to Yellowstone when we were in the car for 6 hours each way, and that was fine. But other than that, it's mostly just stayed in the house, and it's just grand. It's just sitting in the dock or on your dresser or something like that when you're not using it.
I think I'm a bit different in the way I use it to you. I'm more like Dan. I take mine on the train and out and about with me, so I bring it home to charge it more than anything.
So you're using it daily on your commute, right?
Yes.
How's it holding up? Does it have lots of scratches and dings at this point, or is it?
I got the case I got came with like a screen protector that I put over it, and it's got some finger marks on it. But apart from that, it's like perfectly fine. Good.
It's a good piece of kit, and I still recommend it. Obviously, I bought two, so.
Yeah. I will say this though, on my left Joy-Con, the top left button, like the left bumper, has started sticking, and I don't know if that's a common issue or if that's just how it's meant to feel, but it feels like it's sticking.
Oh dear.
Might need a new pair of Joy-Cons, but
they're expensive.
I can deal with it. They're not cheap.
I do want to say I have played the Nintendo Switch again, and I have played some more Zelda. I played some Mario Kart 8, and I have played Splatoon. All great games. Mario Kart 8. I used one half of the Joy-Cons or whatever you want to call it. And I think they're really intuitive, and I really like the way that they're designed with the little buttons inside as well for like the bumper buttons. And I was playing the game fine like that, and it was really, really cool. I'm not so hot on Splatoon though. I think it's a bit kiddie, and I got bored of it after about 10 minutes. I really did, because obviously I like my more gruesome shooters, shall we say. But I can see how kids can have fun with this, and I can certainly see how Dan has fun with this as well, because he's just a big kid himself. So I'm not going to detract from that. It's just not really my sort of game. One thing that does put me off with the Switch as well, though, is just the price of the fucking games. I mean,
full price.
It's nuts. Like, there's games on there that I've bought on Xbox One for like a tenner, and they're £25 on the Switch.
Really?
How in the fuck can you justify that?
Are you talking about Sonic Mania? What games in particular?
The one that sticks to my mind is Axiom Verge. I paid a tenner for that on Xbox. I think it's like 25 quid on the Switch. It's expensive anyway.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. So that really is putting me off picking one up as well. Just the price of the games, to be honest. It's just crazy. But I'm glad you guys are having fun with it, and that's all I wanted to say about it, really.
I had a 7-player Mario Kart session with my family, and you can do this on any console, but again, it's the family appeal of it that I think made it happen.
Yeah.
So my brother lives in Thailand. He's got 2 Switches. Him and 2 of his kids, my sister who lives in China, and then me on my Switch, and then my 2 kids split screen on their Switch. Had a massive Mario Kart session on Friday night, Saturday morning Asia time. It was a blast, man. It's just so fun. It's so accessible for kids, and so that I'm racing along with my my 5-year-old niece, and she red shells me, and I yell out, and get frustrated. But it's really fun. Good family-oriented gaming platform. It's very charming. The chat support still for it is pretty crap. We were talking to each other on Facebook Messenger, the Facebook video chat, in order to be able to communicate with each other and get the lobby sorted and get the race type that we wanted set up. So that's still a kind of a glaring deficit. Good thing that there are other free technology platforms like Discord or Facebook or whatever else to connect with people and coordinate. But loving the Switch. I do a lot of gaming on it. Just Mario Kart and Zelda, and I recommend it. Mario Odyssey's coming out in October. That looks really good. And Stardew Valley is supposed to come out before the end of the year. That's another one that I've got my eye on for this platform.
Yeah, I think it would suit the Switch quite well.
Agree.
Yeah. So
congratulations to Trip McNeely. Trip McNeely has also acquired a Switch this weekend.
Oh yes, he's joined us.
Well done.
He has, yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, I've done a very similar thing to you, Colin. I've had an 8-player session, and we all went down to the laser tag place where I work, and we had 4 Switches, because 4 of us own Switches, and we all had 2 people to a Switch, so we had 8 players doing a Grand Prix. It was great.
Freaking awesome, dude. Did you all just connect at the Wi-Fi at your laser tag place?
We all use because it's got the local peer-to-peer connections on each device, doesn't it? It's like the old DSs. You didn't need Wi-Fi. You just needed the it's like Bluetooth.
Awesome. I haven't tried that out.
Yeah,
so you could be in a place with no internet and still have a massive session.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
In theory,
I did not know that. Yeah.
But
cool.
Yeah, it works well.
Right, I'm going to talk about some of the games I've been playing the last couple of weeks as well, and I'm sure a couple of you guys have been playing it. The main game I've been playing this week, and it's one game that I have been looking forward to for ages, Sonic Mania. Oh
More
my
like Sonic
god.
Dark Souls edition.
Oh, I'm fucking loving it. It is so good.
You're talking about it, and I think I'm going to get my Switch out of my bag right now and play it on the podcast.
Worth $20. I was never a huge Sonic fan. We were a Super Nintendo family, not a Sega Genesis Mega Drive family. So
that's fair.
I always played Sega at friends' houses, but never really owned it myself and put a lot of time into it.
So I had a Mega Drive and a Master System back in the days, and these are the games that I really remember a lot. And I've also repurchased all the old Sonic games on Xbox Live Arcade. Oh, someone's undoing the zip. Oh,
sorry, that's me and my Switch case. My bad.
Lol.
Lolsies.
I'm getting my Switch out. I want to play some Sonic.
Well, mute yourself.
Fine.
Anyway, so the reason I'm really liking this is because it's gone back to the old style Sonic from the Mega Drive era, and I really like that they've kept the original art style but kind of HD'd it up so it works well on a HD TV and fills the whole screen.
Pixely.
Yeah, but I do feel that one of the reasons why that kind of era of consoles is so collectible at the moment is because that art style just never gets old. And it just looks great. I mean, it looks better than the old Sonics, but they've kept that kind of pixely art style, if that makes sense. So what they've done...
What's the aspect ratio? Is it 4:3,
16:9?
No, it's a full screen.
Good.
So they've completely remixed the game. So there's a mixture of the levels from the old games, but they're remixed. So there's some of the old stuff and some of the new stuff. And there's whole new levels in the game as well. But one thing that I'm really liking about it as well is the fact that... lost my train of thought. That after every single... because on the old Sonics, you got like Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3 of the same level. After each zone in this, there's a boss battle, and that never happened in the old Sonics. And I think that's really cool.
Bosses.
And yes, the bosses can be really, really tough.
Not as hard as Chemical Plant Zone 1. Ugh.
But I've got further than that. I've gotten actually quite far in the game. There's actually quite a lot of stages in this game, to be honest.
Have you encountered the secret levels?
Which ones? There's quite a few. So very much like in the old Sonics, there's the special stages.
There's like the giant rings, and then you go in third person and you run around after a UFO.
Yeah, that's one of the special stages.
Yeah, I've come across 2 of those.
Awesome. And there's the ones where you go through the checkpoints and you go through the stars into the other level where you collect the orbs, and they're bloody hard. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying Sonic. I love that you can be Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles, and for a huge Sonic fan like myself, this is the best Sonic game since Sonic 2, in my opinion, because that was the last good Sonic game. Really, I enjoyed the 3D ones, but nothing kind of beats the 2D versions of Sonic's. And there's been a lot of love put into this game, and for 15 quid, you can't go wrong. Really, it's such a bargain. I mean, I've put quite a lot of hours into it, and I've not finished it yet, so. Really enjoying it. I highly recommend it for people, even people who've never played Sonic before. But especially if you're a fan, there's a lot of love for the fans in this game. It is amazing. It will probably end up in my top 10 this year. It's that good.
It probably will for me as well. It's actually quite good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It really is. It's fantastic.
I think who really loves this game?
Who? Dan?
Carl.
Yeah, I imagine Carl does. But the cool thing is, if you've got this on the Switch, this is the perfect Switch game because it suits that small screen if you're on the go, and it suits the TV really, really well as well.
There's 3 buttons.
Yeah.
There's jump, and move.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. It works perfectly. I'm playing it right now, lying down.
Well, Carl was saying something about a dive dash or something that you can do as well. Like,
right. So I don't have that enabled. So in different Sonic games, he can do kind of slightly different moves. So in Sonic CD, he had the dive dash move, but you need to turn that on in the options, and I haven't because I like the old school kind of Sonic 2 style of gameplay. So I've just kept it like that, and that's kind of the best way to play the game.
Gotcha.
So yeah, highly recommend it. It's amazing. That's all I have to say about it. It is great. It really, really is. And
should play it.
There's also another Sonic game coming out this year, but I think it's a 3D one, so
it is.
That probably won't be as good as this. So, Colin, I recommend it. Pick it up. It's amazing.
$20 on the Switch.
Not bad.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say yes, definitely.
I'll consider it.
Cool. So, that's Sonic the Hedgehog out the way. I've not played too many games. Well, actually, I have just looking at that thing, but I'm pretty sure that you guys have played them as well. So I've been playing quite a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on the PC with our resident Captain Kirk, and we've been having a blast of a time on this. They've added new first-person servers which are rock solid. But I still prefer the third-person servers because I'm a bit of a nub. But it does add another dimension to the game in first-person because you die a lot easier. Because, for example, when you're running across the map, you could perform third-person, move the mouse around to look behind you, etc. When you're in first-person, you can't do any of that. So you really need to have your wits about you.
On my second game of first-person, I got 8th.
Yeah, because the other people couldn't spot you as easy.
Yeah, exactly. Like your vision is bordered. That's the problem with it.
The field of view is a lot bigger, a lot broader in the third person, right?
Yeah.
But you can hold left there. You can hold left Alt and then turn your mouse, and you can still see around you anyway.
Well,
which is really useful.
But yeah, it's
because it gives you the ability to turn your head.
Oh, sorry, I've just put some sound through there by accident. Apologies. What were you saying? Sorry.
Field of view, turning your head in first person and third person.
There's been no more announcement on when this is coming to console, has there?
November,
October,
I believe.
I heard.
Oh, is it October?
Whatever Xbox One X launches.
Oh, okay. I think that's November.
I think it's October. I don't remember.
I have no idea anymore.
We'll see how it goes at that point.
Yeah. So, just talking about the Xbox One, I know we talked about this in the outtakes, but at 8 o'clock you can watch on Mixer the Xbox stream. Watch it for prizes, apparently, and there's some pre-order information, Project Scorpio, etc. Fun times. Games, where was I? I've lost my train of thought.
COD 4 Remastered.
Oh, yes!
It's not on your list.
It's not on my list, I don't know why, because I have been playing it.
Good game.
So they released COD 4 Remaster as a standalone on the consoles, and me and Collie Wally have been having a whale of a time. COD 4 Remaster.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay.
I think my kill death is like 0.6 at this point.
Well, mine's shit as well, but you need into that sort of mindset.
Yeah, it's just very Twitch based. I'm remembering because I used to love this game, and I probably have spent 200 hours in my life on COD 4 multiplayer. It's still kind of, the tactical military element's really cool. The maps are, I'm remembering back now and comparing it to what I'm used to. The maps are really small, and it's all, it's odd if you live longer than 1 or 2 minutes, right? Because it's all about forcing you to have engagements over and over again. Kill, die, repeat over and over again.
Very much.
So have you, there's a new unlock element where it feels like Gears of War multiplayer where You can unlock different
you get skins
melee
for your
weapons
guns,
and
can't you?
skins for your multiplayer, and then they've got these
that wasn't there before.
futuristic weapons are part of it as well, which feels a little bit odd.
Yeah, so they're very much copying PC games now, because a lot of the PC shooters that I personally play all have these loot crates, and you need to buy unlock keys for these loot crates.
Depot. Don't tell anyone you're here. That type of whatever.
And it's so frustrating because I've been playing. It's in Counter Strike. They've just put that into Rainbow Six as well now, which is slightly annoying. And obviously, I think they've stolen all those ideas from Dota, because I think that was the first game to really make a lot of money out of that. But yeah, I find that a bit strange for them to do that in COD 4 Remastered, because it's meant to be obviously a remaster of the old game, and then they're adding all this bullshit in there. But I'm just enjoying it for the memories of the good old times of 360G when we all used to play all the time, and it's just pretty fun.
Peebs used to be on that with us too. I wonder if he has this game and would actually play some with us.
Peebs used to game with us.
Yeah.
There was a time.
I wonder how many of our listeners are like, who's Peebs?
Yeah, more than likely. Who is this Pitbull Peebs you speak of? Yeah, so COD 4 Remasters, I'm really, it's good fun. I've not touched a single player yet. I've just been really enjoying just playing the multiplayer, to be honest.
I 1000G'd it when it came out. I'm very proud of that.
I'm really impressed with what they've done with the upgrade in the graphics, though, because I actually own COD 4, the original, on Steam. It was in a Humble Bundle or something, and oh my god, that looks awful compared to this. So they've done a really, really good job. So, well done.
Good to know.
Yeah.
What kind of a name is Soap?
Soap? What?
Soap, the guy, Soap McTavish.
Did you not like the main character?
Soap, yeah.
Campaign.
Oh, yeah. I was more into my COD story.
So wait. Hey, did you go back and do Mile High Club again, Elliot?
I'm veteran. Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It didn't take me that long. I did it in like an hour.
You are cray on the hey.
That was back when I loved my achievements. Those were the days.
Anyway, so I just want to mention that I have also been playing recently a fuck ton of Rainbow Six. And I've been playing this on both Xbox One and PC, just to play with different people. But I've been doing a majority of my gaming time on this game on the PC, and oh my god, it is 2 years old now. I cannot believe it's 2 years old, and it is still absolutely fucking amazing. It really, really is. Especially on the PC version, because it runs a lot smoother and it's got a bit more of a competitive community. And this is another game, Colin, that we're talking about with they've added this new unlock thing where you can buy these little they're like little booster pack things in foil, and they give you like little skins and stuff, which are pretty pointless. So obviously that's not something that I'm into, but I'm still unlocking all the characters on the PC at the moment. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Like, I think yesterday I played it for about 3 hours solid, just on my own with randoms, and I was just having a blast. Because the thing on PC compared to Xbox is people are more chatty on PC, because you can use your keyboard to do text chat. So you meet different people and you're chatting away and just having a laugh, really. There's a really good community on there.
Is there new operators coming out next week?
Yeah, so some new operators coming out, and there's a new map coming out. They're starting a new season with some new maps and stuff. So they're keeping this game alive, and there's some new tournaments happening soon as well. So yeah, this game's amazing.
I've got the Year 2 pass, and I tried to play Rainbow the other day on PC on my own, and I lagged so badly. I got through an entire game and won it without doing anything. I just stood at spawn, because that's how badly I lagged.
Wow,
sounds disappointing.
The thing about this season pass is you don't have to buy them, because you can just unlock the characters by playing. So
it just costs a lot of renown, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the original characters from the first season are only 500 renown each, which is fuck all. You can get that in a couple of games, but the new characters are really, really expensive. So unless you want to play,
they used to be like 25,000.
Yeah, they dropped the price on the older characters.
Wow.
So. I play the game just to unlock the characters as I play. I don't want to spend any money on it, and because I also think that the original characters are still the best, in my personal opinion. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really fun. it just gets that shooter itch out of my way with the tacticalness, and I really wish more people on the Xbox would play. I think it's only me and Beers that actually regularly play on the Xbox together. So I want more people to game with on the Xbox. So if you do want a game, hit me up, send me a message. Also on PC, I'm happy to play on either platform. So yeah, it's great. So that's Rainbow Six out the way. I've also been playing a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands this past week. Still really fun. Apparently the new 3v3 versus mode is coming out very soon as well, so I'm pretty excited for that because I think that's going to be
I'm pretty sure it's in
fun.
beta now. I'm pretty sure you can play it now.
Oh, cool. I will try and check that out. So yeah, Ghost Recon is still great. But that's all I want to. I don't want to talk about it really any more than that. It's still really fun. I did put some hours into Forza Horizon this week. I'm still blasting my way through the Hot Wheels campaign stuff, which is really fun. But they've also added the Final Fantasy 15 car, the Regalia, into the game.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does it handle like a boat?
Yes, it does.
I haven't actually driven mine yet, but I do have one. And I just beat Chemical Plant Zone 1.
Woo!
Oh, yes. Oh, actually, no, there's a boss, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, my full and undivided is devoted to this podcast right now.
Well done.
Well, usually I am. This is the first and only time I played a game during the podcast, but it's Sonic, so it's acceptable.
Okay.
Nothing's acceptable.
It's Sonic Mania, Webby. The greatest Sonic.
But yeah,
it's game of the year.
One thing that
It might be.
One thing that I have realised this past couple of weeks is I've been going back to a few old games which I've not finished, like Forza Horizon.
The old games were better.
And fuck me, this game is still freaking amazing. It really is. And we really need to get some multiplayer sessions on this game, like the good old days.
Forza, you mean?
Yeah, on Forza Horizon.
On the PC this week. I reinstalled Forza and I installed it on the PC just to see how it runs.
Nice.
It's so much better.
Yeah, and I think you can game online with PC gamers as well.
You can. It is crossplay.
Yeah. Nice. So
yeah.
I would like to play some. Oh my god, why is my PC making noises?
I would like to do Hot Wheels with you.
Well, let's do it.
What if I don't have the Hot Wheels DLC?
Well, we can play the normal game.
You do the regular one. The regular one's fun.
Good man.
Yeah, so Forza Horizon is still a really great game, and it looks fantastic. The gameplay is superb. But the only reason that I want to mention it is obviously because I played, but I do feel that it's been forgotten a little bit in the community. And
it totally has.
I think Horizon 2 lasted so much longer.
Yes, it did. So we
Horizon 2 lasted basically until Horizon 3 came out.
Yeah, so we really need to get people on this, set up some gamer nights, which we will do after I've moved house. Yes, it's a fantastic game. That's all I want to say, and a great reason to turn on your Xbox. So, a couple more games I'm going to talk about. These are PC games, so feel free to fall asleep. Guild Wars 2, I've been playing away on that with a few guys in the community still a great game. I think Final Fantasy's been forgotten by me a little bit because this game is just so fucking addictive. Really enjoying it. That's all I want to say. And I've bent trying out a couple of new games I've not played before as well. So, World of Tanks, I've been playing a little bit. Pretty boring. I might add, quite slow, shooting tanks, blah. And then I tried World of Warships, which is actually, I was having a lot more fun with that than World of Tanks. I am weird. I know this. World of Tanks.
Are you playing this with people from work, or are you just randomly hopping on to experience it and see how it is?
I'm just randomly going on just to see. But the thing that I'm really liking about World of Warships is obviously the graphics are really good, but it's just like it's something completely different. You know, you're controlling a ship, and you're shooting other ships. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I can't explain it. It's just like it's like a big arena, and you're in the water, and there's little islands in the way, and you've got to use tactics to destroy the ships on the other team, take zones, etc. It's pretty cool, and it's free to play as well, which is why I checked it out. So I thought I'll give it a download and give it a go, and yeah, it's quite enjoyable.
Is there respawning? Like, so, like, do you die quickly and your ship sinks and boom, you're back in another boat?
No.
Or is it more like it's a big deal if you die?
If you
And
die,
so
you
you have to,
die.
like, flee and repair and stuff like that? Or, like, how does it work
So the
with
game
the
modes
combat?
I've been playing, once you're destroyed, that's it.
Okay. And then you have to
Um,
start another game,
and then
right?
you go into another game. But you can't use the ship that you were using in that previous game until that game is over, if that makes sense. So you have
So you have to have
so you have
a
many
list of
ships.
ships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
All
you
be
unlock
good and
them,
don't get destroyed.
and you unlock them by playing the game and upgrading other ships to unlock new ships. It's pretty cool. I think it's quite an enjoyable game, and obviously the audience for this is quite mature. So I've been in the chat with people, and they're all like really old men, and like, yes, I love this. I used to be in the Navy. Blah blah blah. But yeah, it's really,
Really?
yeah.
So basically, the Dunkirk audience then.
Yes, and Dunkirk is actually in this game.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
good film that.
Shiver me timbers, as Clarky just
Shit'll-
said. But yeah, it's PC only. I really would like to see this come to console, but yeah, it's a fun little game. So if you've got a PC, it's free to play. Give it a download. That is all I've played, guys. That is it, and I've missed you all immensely.
Lovely. Missed you too.
We don't
Meh.
play enough.
I'm kidding. Miss you too.
Right, who's next? Elliot.
Go on,
with
Elliot.
me.
Talk about
Sonic.
stuff.
Putting Sonic down.
Yes.
I'm on Chemical Plant Zone 2.
Oh my god, you take forever to do your levels, don't you?
Yeah, I noticed that actually. Anyway, what have we not talked about yet? Okay, so I bought on the PlayStation Store. I bought Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls,
God, this is
Infamous
where I
Second
go to
Son,
sleep.
and Infamous First Light. Have not played Infamous yet, but I have played Collie Wally's favorite 2 games in the world by David Cage.
Go for it.
Heavy
Let me
Rain.
guess, you think they're amazing.
I
Keeps
think
his game of the
they're
year,
both
Heavy Rain.
amazing.
Quick time events, nonsensical plot, horrible voice acting,
You win.
horrible
Right.
controls.
Heavy Rain is a game that is 7 years old. Okay.
Jason.
Sean. That's the other one you can do. I finally understand it. But no, it's a very well told story. Those 2 games, but Heavy Rain, I definitely liked Heavy Rain more. In that there's the serial killer who leaves origami in boys' hands and he drowns them, and I thought, oh, this is interesting. Let's see where this goes. And it's about what, 12-hour game, and I'm just sitting there and I'm at the start, first hour, I'm like, sort of, why am I doing these birthday party things? What, I'm bored. And then it snaps, and then, one of your children is dead. And then it's like, ooh,
Spoilers.
what's going on? Yeah, it's the first hour, I guess.
I
It's a
really enjoyed
7-year-old
Heavy
game.
Rain back in the when it launched, and I've still got the collector's edition with the
2010.
origami thing. Yeah, I've also got this on a PS4, but not played the PS4 version yet because I've got a backlog of games to play. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I know it's not one of Colin's style of games, but I really enjoyed it because it's something completely different. Especially at the time, nothing else had really come out like this, and it was basically just an interactive movie.
It's like Telltale before they made the Walking Dead games. It pretty much is, except longer and darker and way more QuickTime events. Yeah, they really toned back the QuickTime events in Beyond Two Souls, didn't they?
Yeah, but
there was loads in Heavy Rain.
With Beyond Two Souls is really good because you can play it couch co-op. Which is how I played it.
I think you could play on a phone or on a controller for Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, I think when me and Leanne played it, she used a tablet.
Yeah, I think you can have Aiden as the tablet, because all you really do as him is you like jump around. It's kind of like in Rainbow Six Siege where you jump like camera to camera and you just mark things. It's pretty much what you do in Beyond Two Souls. But yeah, Heavy Rain's it's got a very good story. It's got the diverging paths. Main characters can die. I think there are 4 main characters you can play as, and they can all die from what I understand at various points in the game. But yeah, I played through it, and I paid good attention to it, and I thought that the trials were very good. I enjoyed the trials.
Nice.
And yes, so I was coming off of my heavy rain high. I was like, you know what? I bought Beyond Two Souls as well. Why not boot it up? And I sat through Beyond Two Souls. And as soon as I booted it up, you get this option, and it's play chronological or play original order.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, I'm guessing that wasn't in the original game.
I don't recall it, but it has been quite a while.
But yeah, you have the option to play the chapters in chronological order, like from when she's a girl to when she's a woman, or you can play it, you know, chopped and diced. I played it like that because that's the way they intended you to play it. It works quite well because in some of the younger, you know, the sections where she's a girl that are towards the end of the game, they sort of give away things about the game. So I'd say it's better to play it in the actual proper order. You know, but yeah, it's very good. You know, it's a completely different type of story. It's got similar gameplay elements to Heavy Rain, but you know, it's got the divulging paths. It's got good storytelling, and it's got me very keen for Detroit Become Human next year.
Yes, that does look good.
That game looks awesome. You can't deny that. Oh,
I can and will.
All right, fine. You David Cage hater. Anyway, what else have I played that we've not talked about? Telltale Batman Season 2, Episode 1 came out about 2 weeks ago. I played it on the Windows 10 store on the PC, so I could get my achievements.
Nice.
Yeah, I wish I had done that for Guardians of the Galaxy. I bought that one on Steam like an idiot. But anyway, Telltale Batman Season 2, Episode 1. If you play Telltale Batman Season 1, it's like that. It's better. There you go. I can't talk much about it, but because it's a very story-heavy game, but it's got solid elements as Batman. You get good combat sequences. You get some detective puzzle solving in there. The Riddler's in there. It's pretty good.
It's got quite a cool art style by the looks of it as well.
It definitely does. What else is there? Sonic Mania we already talked about. I've got it paused next to me. It's great. And Mario Kart 8, I mentioned it briefly, but I have unlocked Gold Mario now for doing Gold Cup on all 200cc races, which was not easy. Collie, do you have Gold Mario?
I do not have Gold Mario and will likely never get Gold Mario. You have to basically perfect the game, right, in order to get Gold Mario?
You have to Gold Cup all the 200cc races.
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
The thing I heard about Mario Kart is everything is so
as bad
random.
As you think it is.
It's so random as well. So
I thought that at first. There are ways to. I struggle with it. It wasn't easy, but I did it. There's strategies. There's like. You've got to know when to boost or when to pop the music box or when to hold your shell behind you.
Yeah, but then that doesn't stop a blue shell.
So there's a member of our
you can actually boost away from a blue shell. Yeah, there is that. I used that video. I need to find that guy's name because I want to shout him out. I used his video and it helped me greatly.
I think you posted the video.
I'm gonna dig through the Facebook.
It was.
I'm gonna dig through our Facebook. You talk.
Anyway, Mario Kart is awesome for the multiplayer. It's fun to just experiment with different car, wheel, and glider combinations. At 200cc, you know, one of the things that video helped me realize is the handling and the traction are way more important than the speed. And so I always just went for speed and acceleration no matter what I was doing. And so this has helped that a little bit.
The guy's name was James Cullen.
Yep. And he did
I might reshare that.
With soft tires or leaf tires or something, and one of the Splatoon girls, I think, was.
Yeah, I used Inkling Girl. Yeah, that's who I used. I use Gold Mario now just to show off because he looks awesome.
I use Link, and I don't care.
Yeah, you know, it's important to have favorites. I used to be very big into using Bowser.
Webby, sell a ton of shit that you don't need at a car boot and buy a Switch.
I'm not. The thing is though, like when you guys were talking about the Switch a little while ago, I was like, oh, I really want one. Oh, I really, really badly want one. And then I played one of my mates at work Switch again, and we played, I played a little bit of Zelda, Mario Kart, and Splatoon. I was like, you know what? I don't
It's
really.
just okay.
Yeah, it's not like to me. It's not amazing. You know, I'm not that. I mean, Zelda does like look good, and people are saying that's the reason to buy a Switch. But if I wanted to play Zelda that bad, I would buy it on the. No, I mean. Hello. Testing,
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
hello.
No, I'm doing for the stream because the stream like went weird. So if you can hear the stream again, chat people, please say something. Ever since I've told Virgin I've been moving house, the internet's been completely shit and cutting out loads.
Which is told them.
Well, I had to because they're installing it in the new house on Saturday, so they're disconnecting
with no
me Friday.
disruption.
But
you'll move in and it'll be working.
I hope so.
Quicker than Dan. Dan had to wait like 2 weeks.
I know.
That's because he didn't organise it in plenty of time. I organised it like a month ago.
Nah, Dan's to blame for that then.
Yeah, so the internet's been really shit this past week. So anyway,
you were about to buy Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, but decided against it.
Yeah, and my main reason is I've got too many other games to play at the moment, and I know everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild's amazing." It's a big game anyway. And I'm trying to finish Persona 5 at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
And
me 3.
Talk about Persona 5 because I could talk about that.
Well, I didn't actually mention it because I knew that you were going to, and I've actually played quite a lot of it this past couple of weeks.
Good man.
I wanted to save you something.
I haven't progressed any further than last time I mentioned it.
Were you done with all your games, Elliot?
Yeah, I haven't played anything else.
Okay. So I'll talk about Persona 5 because that's kind of the main non-multiplayer game that I'm still kind of playing on. I think I've crossed the 80-hour mark on this game. Have just finished the 5th Palace, the CEO.
Oh, the internet's done it again.
Done with it. Update my top. No. Sad face.
Hello, can you hear me?
You and I...
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you just repeat everything you just said again? Because my internet went fucking shit again.
Okay. I'm on Persona 5, right? And I've been playing it since I visited you in March. So right when I started this game, right when I came back in March for my visit, when EGX Res. So we're talking 6 months, or no, 5 months that I've been playing this game, and I'm kind of ready for it to be over with. Because my pile of shame's high. I've got Horizon Zero Dawn that I haven't played. I've got Dishonored 2 that I haven't played.
Yeah.
I've got Nier Automata that I haven't finished. It's still probably my second favorite game that I've played this year, but I kind of just want to be done with it. So I don't know how much longer I have left. I've just finished the 5th Palace, beat the CEO character.
Yeah.
But I think I probably have at least 2 more dungeons and probably 20 more hours. So I'm going to stay with it.
I would make an estimated guess. So I'm on Palace 6, so I'm just ahead of you now. You've caught up to me. I would say there's one for each of the 7 deadly sins and probably a bonus final one. So I would say there's 8 palaces would be my guess. Which means you've got Palace 6, 7, 8.
So
which one was the Gluttony Palace? Which one's the Lust Palace? The Lust Palace is the first.
The Lust was the first one.
Yeah.
So I've just got up to the point in the game where I've got the girl, the ginger girl.
Yep.
And we've defeated Medjed. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm waiting
for. You're behind me by 1 palace.
So I haven't unlocked the next palace yet. Because we've literally oh yeah, she's okay now. We've defeated them, and we now need to wait. Yeah, I'm loving it, mate.
Good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I think it's definitely dragging on.
Right up your alley.
Yeah, it's really good. It's just such a long game. I think I've put about 40 hours into it now. I'm not even halfway done. Which is
I still haven't romanced someone all the way. So I have I've ranked up my social links with 2 people all the way. The political speaker guy was the first one I got. Crazy that happened that way. And then the second one was Yashima, the Moon Persona kid. I want to get all the way with An because she's my favorite. And then if she won't have me, I'll go to Makoto. Because I bet Makoto is a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets.
Oh, dear.
I got with the maid.
You got with the maid, your teacher. So here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Anyway, Persona 5 is awesome, but it takes a long time. And it's like playing a comic book, especially if you play it the way Elliot and Webby have been playing it, which is on nub mode.
Yeah. I think the best way to describe Persona 5 is play it when you know you're not playing anything else. Only play Persona 5 and you'll be done with it very quickly.
But I'm quite enjoying dipping in and out, to be honest, because
see,
it's like a TV series.
Months.
Yeah,
I just want to finish it at this point.
Me too. I want to get it done so I can get back on Nier Automata and Horizon Zero Dawn and Dishonored 2, and Life is Strange.
Too many games.
Life is Strange is out next week. Better hurry up.
Yeah, right.